Hey everybody, it's Ling Sword here, and welcome to the final and third part of how to solve a Rubik's Cube. So last time we left off, we finished all of the second layer, and now we need to work on the third layer. And for the third layer, we need to look at these yellow sides, these yellow edges only. Ignore the corner ones, only these yellow ones. And for the next thing, there are actually 3 cases where these yellow edge pieces can be. 1, the L-shaped thingy. Second, the bar. And third, that one yellow dot. And we're going to be working with all of them. Oh, RIP. It's broken. Okay, so first we're going to work with this L-shaped one. So, if you have an L-shaped yellow piece with these two are facing to the top left, it should look like this L. It's not really an L, it's like more like a backwards L. Then you want to do the following algorithm. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And that will get you to the bar situation. So again, the algorithm was F, R, U, R prime, U prime. We all know that because that R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, we already learned that, so that should be pretty easy. So the second case is with this yellow dot. Doesn't really matter where you start, but here's the algorithm. It's the algorithm that we already did with that backwards L, so we do that again. F, R prime, R, U, R prime, F, U prime, and F prime. Then we can flip it over, and we have this backwards L again, and we can solve that. And that will again get us to the bar. So what we're trying to aim for is to get the bar. Bar here, and bar here. And basically you do the last algorithm, that one more time again, page fell, to solve it again. So from here you have the bar that is horizontal, and you do the same thing that we already learned, and you'll get a yellow cross. Same for this one, yellow cross, and the last one. Yellow cross. And you can ignore all these edge pieces, corner pieces, because they don't matter. You only want to focus on the yellow cross. So, let's get back to our cube. We have the backwards L case. So we do that algorithm. We have a bar, so we do the bar algorithm. And there we go. All the cases are pretty easy because they all use the exact same algorithm. So it shouldn't be that hard getting here. Once we have got the yellow cross, we want to look at the sides and see if they're matched up. So this is red, matched up with the red. This is green, and looks like the other ones don't, and only this red does. Okay, so since that was red, and these ones don't match, we can turn the cube, we can do a U move. Let's see if these match. Nope, 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 nope. Another one. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. And last one. Nope. Yes, yes, and nope. So your goal is to try and get 2 of the matching ones. It doesn't matter. In any cube, it will always have 2 of the matching ones. So if you have a matching color for the cross here and here, then we can leave it as that. If you have another case where you keep doing these U moves and you just can't find the color, there's U, there's one here, and one here, but they're like, this one is, and they're like across from each other, then just follow along. So these ones are across, and these ones are right beside each other. So if you have one that are right beside each other, then you can do this algorithm right here. Make sure one is solved at the back, and the one that is matched up is to your right. And the algorithm goes like R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. Now with the one, if you did get the colors that are across from each other from the cross that were aligned, then you do that same algorithm. This time with the solved color at the back and the front solved color at the front. And you do the exact same algorithm we just did. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. And that will get you to the first case where it's one color to the right and where it's two colors side by side. So you can flip this one to the back and this one to the front, right, and do that algorithm again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, 2, R prime. And we can fix it. And there we go. All of their center pieces are matched up. And we'll fix this one too. And there we go. So, once we have solved all the cross pieces and they're in the right positions, we can now move on to the corner pieces. But for this case, we actually got extremely lucky and all the yellow sides facing up. And the algorithm I'm about to teach you will actually solve the cube. So I'm not going to work with this case. Instead, I'm going to scramble it a little bit and backtrace. Okay. So we got a bar algorithm, a bar case. So it's right here, and we can do that algorithm right there. To get our yellow cross, look for pieces that are in right. Nope. Do a U. Nope. Yes. No. 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 U. Yes. Yes. So both of them are correct. So we can use that algorithm. Okay. Correct. 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 So once you have gotten to the correct stage, we can move on to the corners. So working with corners, we want to look for a corner that is already in its right position. So this is yellow, blue, red. Then this place is green, red, yellow. And they match up here, and this is wrong. This one is yellow, green, red, blue, red, yellow. Matched up. It's wrong. This one's also wrong. And this one's also wrong. If you got all of them wrong, like me, then you can follow along with me. But if you did, however, get one that was right, for example right here, the orange, blue, yellow side, and this side is yellow, orange, blue, and it is right because that's where the colors are, then you can hold on for a second because now I'm going to teach you another algorithm. So if one is wrong, then we can start anywhere on the cube and do this. So the algorithm goes like this. First, you have to turn your cube to the white side. So now you're looking at the white. And you do this. R prime, U, R prime, D, 2, R, U prime, R prime, D, 2, R, 2. And our white side, then our white side should be done. So moving on, this is correct, 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 correct. Make sure they're all correct so you didn't screw up. And now one piece in here should be in its right orientation. This one right here, yellow, blue, red. So where it needs to be. So we're going to keep in mind here. If you didn't get lucky at first, then you can do that algorithm one more time. So now we do have a piece that is in its right position, we want to hold it to our left and do the exact same algorithm again. So it's right here, our left, turn it to our right side, R prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2. So that should be the same. This, and what that algorithm does is cycle through all these pieces, where they'll cycle through, and hopefully by the end we'll get to its right position. So we didn't get lucky here, so you have to do that algorithm one more time. R prime U R prime D2 R U prime R prime D2 R2. Right position. This one is in right position too, and it's also solved. This one is its right orientation, position, this one too, and this one too. And now we can move on to the last step. So now that you have done that step where all the edge pieces are in its position, and all the corner pieces are too, and that you have the yellow cross, then we can move on to the last step. You might not always get this case that I always have. You may get some other ones, but these ones are right and are where they need to go. But it'll always work with this. So for this step, we want to turn our cube upside down so the weight is facing up. And this cube, and in this one, we look for the corner pieces that are not facing up yet, and we want to have it in our right bottom position. And we do that algorithm that seems very familiar. R, U, R prime, U. 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 And eventually it will go to its proper orientation. But now this is all screwed up, but don't worry. So once it's done, we just we do a D prime and check for this one. If this one is already solved, then we can do a D prime again. This one is not solved, so we do that algorithm again. R, U, R prime, U. R, U, R prime, U. Now that's done. And guess what? You can just finish it off, and you're done solving your cube. So to review again, we can look at all of them are where they need to be. All the corner pieces are where they need to be. And if you didn't get as lucky as I did, and you got some case like this, then I'll go through it once more. So this is right. Put it to our bottom right, flip it upside down, and do the same thing. R, U, R prime, U. 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 It's right. Saying it's right orientation. Do a D prime, and do the same thing. So it's right in. This one, do a D prime again. Do the same algorithm, the right position, D prime again, and again. Now we can finish it off, and your Rubik's Cube is solved. So that's it, guys. We finally solved our Rubik's Cube. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. And that's going to be the end of our series of how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.